How's it going, you legends? It's Gave It A Go RC here. I put a poll out on my community page yesterday asking how I should be spending my RC time, and the majority of the vote said I should be building an RC track, so I thought I'd crack on today and maybe put out a bit of a video showing what I'm doing and try and work from there. Now, building a track's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've had this goal for ages, for a year now, to build this track. But every time I think about it, every time I start putting down plans, I hesitate because I don't want to build something that I'm going to regret later, or that I have to rework every year. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, well, if I build this solid track, I'm just going to get bored running around it. Bashing the same thing every day gets boring, yeah? So I've had this bit of a plan. I want to build something a little bit different. I want to try and build what I'm going to call a flexi track. Now, if you stick with me, hopefully I'll show you what I'm talking about, and I'd like to get some feedback on what you all think and what you would do if you were in my shoes. Alright guys, let's get to it. So I've got 10 tons of dirt just sitting here waiting to go. Maybe not enough, but it's a start. Now it's a case of working out exactly what to do with it. Alright guys, so I must admit I've already cheated a little bit. I have already set to work and done a little bit of work on my old ramp. Quick look there. I've built it up a little bit more. I'll show you that again in a little bit. But I've also set to work and I've started building my box section. So I've built some side panels. Hopefully you get a picture of those up here. Hopefully that's going to hold it all in, keep it a lot tighter, and allow me to build the jump at a full 9-foot width without me having to worry about the sides collapsing and kind of compensating for that. I've got to make the most of the space that I've got here. Hopefully in the future, where I'm standing now will be the spot where people stand and drive and film and be able to make my videos from and stuff. But we'll see as time goes out whether that pans out to be true or not. Alright guys, I'll give you a quick walk around the track and I'll try and show you, but it's going to be hard because it's all just cones and plant pots and stuff to mark out where it's going to sit. Hopefully, look up there, my napkin plan will give you a bit of an idea of what I'm trying to work here and give you more of an idea than maybe what I'm showing when I'm just walking around. Fingers crossed guys. Okay, so it's going to be hard to show and even harder to see, but this is basically the layout of what's going to be the track. I have island sections here, then you see there's a bit of a gap, it leads from this across to there. That will be clear, that will be a drive-through area. I have my ramp down there, so basically you'll be able to come down here. I'll probably speed this up for you all guys. So you'll be able to come down here, do the jump, POV. This will be like the big main straight in the middle. I've left it nice and wide. This is going to be the outside cone there and the outside cone down here. So it leaves me loads of room for the landing. I'm not going to be landing on any edging or anything like that, breaking cars. So then I can do a U-turn here and head back up there, which will be the straight, or take a right from that jump and come round to here and head back up to what will be the box section, or we have the technical area down here. So again, I've got two sets of islands. You'll be able to go around the outside of that island. That cone's being moved. So you'll be able to come around the outside of these islands in a sweeping arc round here, and where that yellow cone is there'll be a berm, and the berm will split through the middle here, so you can either come round the corner this way and up, round the corner this way and back up this way to head back up towards the big jump, or you'll be able to jump over the top of the berm and use this as a big round bank section that comes all the way around here and has a jump in the middle of it. Really hard to show with just the cones and without it being marked out guys. I hope this is making some form of sense. So yeah, we'll come back up this way. As I said, this will be the box section. We'll have a 35-degree jump. Stands about 2 feet off the floor. Should give some decent air without pushing me into these trees too much. So coming back up here, I've got the same setup. So I've got a U-turn spot, I can pivot on this come back round and down to the jump, or I can work the large arc that goes around the outside of these two islands and go back down the straightway, or come around this part of the arc like this and mix it up, turn this way, then this way, and then I've basically made an S-bend. The whole idea is to make this as flexible as possible. Hopefully I've put a plan on the screen so you can see what I'm doing as I've been walking around and talking, but hopefully this will mean that I have a flexi track, something that I can adjust at a notice, just put a few dividers down and change the whole track up. I'd like to get some feedback. What do people think? Has anyone else tried to build something like this? I didn't want to just build a normal type track. I figured if it was just set, then I'd get bored running the same loop the whole time. I wanted something that I could swap up, change, give myself different corners. Tell me what you think, guys. Is this going to work? And what would you do if you had the space? Alright guys, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time on Give It A Go RC. Okay, just a quick update for those that have stuck around. After a morning worth of digging, bit of hard work, we've got to this point. So there's still a bit of work that needs doing, a little bit of filling in, but you can get an idea of what it's going to be like. Alright guys, take it easy. Gotcha.